Welcome to Popcorn Dreams Recommends. You want something to watch? We got you covered. Today I'm talking about a YouTube channel called Super Junk Show. It's a fairly new YouTube channel that makes spooky short stories based on either the paranormal or ancient folklore. If I had to explain why I like this channel in one word, that word would be atmosphere. I've always preferred horror movies that use atmosphere to connect to you and to affect you, rather than those movies that use jump scares. Jump scares can be a lot of fun, but those aren't the kind of horror movies that stay with you afterwards. I find that they're not the kind of movies that you rewatch many times. Jump scares are like popcorn. Fine, fun, but ultimately forgettable. Whereas atmosphere is like your mum's home cooking. It adds depth, affects your feelings, and so stays with you in your memories long after you've finished it. I'll always prefer horror films like The Witch or It Follows, where they only use atmosphere to really build that tension, rather than a film like Paranormal Activity or The Conjuring, which, although fun, are ultimately, they kind of blur into each other. I don't really remember the specifics of what happens in each of the paranormal films, and I don't really remember the specifics of what happens in each of the Conjuring movies either. They kind of just, like Marvel movies, they just kind of blur into each other after a while. That is the core of why Super Junk Show works for me. Their videos are all about building atmosphere. Their videos are all animated short films that use a single narrator to tell the story. The animation style they use is kind of like a digital oil painting, and they use a very muted, very dark palette. That style of art really lends itself to the almost gothic nature of the video's content. Coupled to the art style is the narration. The stories are told in a slow, calm manner that really builds the tension gradually as the story develops. And I really like that they rely on that gradual creeping sense of dread rather than just resorting to cheap jump scares. The stories are simple and all the better for it. The simple structure coupled with the style of narration really lets the stories breathe and just work their way under your skin.
Everyone knows Christmas is a magical time of year. What everyone doesn't know is not all Christmas magic is good. The darkest of the darkest Christmas magic is held by Frau Perchta, the Christmas Witch.
Along with the art and the style of narration, what really works well is their sound mix. They are very deliberate in using sound effects and background music when necessary. The background music, you almost don't recognize it's there, and that's exactly what you want from background music. But it adds that extra emotional layer. It connects you more to what's going on. Sound in film is absolutely vital, almost more so than anything else. Overall, I really respect the artistic integrity that goes into what they are making. And I think if you're a fan of folklore, the paranormal, or horror in general, you'll like their videos too. My favourite of their videos is about the Christmas witch, Frau Perchta, and you can check it out right here. And if you like my content, then you can subscribe here, or you can check out my other videos right here.